Don't be. You can't be getting for free, man. We're all seeing a brick up here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A brick? No, you don't. No, you don't. Nigga, no, you don't. Everybody do features.
Okay, well then Cardi B got features.
No? But she got none that can hang with Nick.
According to Wikipedia, advanced glycation end products are proteins or lipids that
nigga,
become glycated as a result of exposure to sugars.
Hey, I don't know how Cardi B versus Nicki just activated Google, but somehow it activated advanced glycation end products. So
no, your phone listening to you now because you talking about niggas shipping you bricks earlier. Nigga, now you hot. See what I'm saying? Now your monkey ass hot.
Welcome to the TMF podcast, where we have too many feelings. I'm your host T Staples, and I'm joined by
the lovely Miss Munroe.
And
hey, it's your main man Freddie B, and I'm right here with my water.
That's good, man. Drink up, Freddie B. Drink up, man. You sounded kind of parched. Hey, listen, for all you listeners out there, I just want you to know we bring you all these feelings from the comfort of our home. That's right, 100% remote. So if you feel our show us how you feel by subscribing so you can get notified when new episodes drop. And if you like what we're doing, send us a message. Our handles are in the description below. We'd love to hear how you feel. And in today's episode, it is going to be a simple question. To trap or not to trap? Trap is the question. That's right. It's all about rap. But first, it's time for a segment I like to call the Internet Never Loss. That's right. In my attempt to navigate through the endless insanity of interconnectivity we call the internet, I come across a great battle. A battle of two titans. A battle of two giants, Goliaths in hip-hop. Jeezy versus Gucci Mane. That's right. The battle that just took place not too long ago, which garnered 1.8 million viewers. That's right, I said it, folks. 1.8 million viewers. That's milli. That's more than Gladys Knight and Aretha Franklin. No, Aretha Franklin's dead. No, Gladys. What's the other two?
I don't know.
That was more than Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight.
I think.
Okay, yeah, it was Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight. You're right.
Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight. That's more than those two. 1.8 million viewers. But before they got started, you know, like some of these versus battles, somebody special dropped through. Take a listen.
Hi, this is Stacey Abrams.
How you doing, Stacey? What's going on, Stacey?
What's that, Miss Stacey? How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you guys for letting me crash before what I know is the battle to end all battles, the verses to end all verses. So thank you for giving me some street cred with my nieces and nephews.
That's right.
Can you wipe my record clean?
Look, that's a job that the governor could do, but you know, we'll have to think about that later. But for right now, we can at least make sure that everyone shows up to vote. So we have 2 senators to make sure we have COVID response, and we've got stimulus money coming back to Georgia.
That's right. We got you, baby. Let's get it. GA, you know we gonna stand up for you.
Yeah, they standing up for you, but Stacey, you're gonna have to answer that question because Gucci Mane need his record clean. So you're gonna have to come back and answer that question. And before we got the battle started, you know, she went on to talk a little bit more about the importance of their voices in the community and getting people out to vote. And no sooner than she could finish, the battle got started. And this is how the battle started off.
And I know redemption is real. And I know that the voices that these men and women can bring to our state matter. And so thank you for the work you've done.
No question. Love, Stacey. Hey, let's get this show on the road,
game
man.
hard, the rap game easy. This is round 1 of Gucci Mane versus Jeezy.
All right. Okay. Gucci Mane. Oh my goodness, Gucci Mane. You didn't let Stacey Abrams get off the microphone before you just went right into it, man. Good gracious, you must got some pent-up energy. Well, actually, he did have some pent-up energy, and for a good reason. Let's hear what happened after he just released some of that pent-up energy.
I know it's hard for you to sleep knowing when you kill your homeboy. You left your son to be a bastard, won't even raise your own boy. Damn.
Broke the internet.
I tell you what.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt.
Wait, before we go on, I just need to go back and just want y'all to realize. Now, what the piece you just heard there was from a mixtape where Gucci Mane was pretty much doing a diss against Jeezy and some of the situations we're going to talk about in a second. I'm going to play that clip one more time for you because he was really releasing some pent-up energy in that verse. I want y'all all to go back and listen to the whole verse, but here's a little piece of it. And then I'm going to let the rest of it roll.
I know it's hard for you to sleep knowing when you kill your homeboy. You left his son to be a bastard, won't even raise your own boy.
Damn.
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 Broke the internet.
I tell you what.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt.
Isn't he not already in the dirt? Well, anyway.
Smoking on Pookin' tonight.
I tell you what. This how we gonna do this.
Send some more, I'ma send them the same way. In a box back to you.
Are you doing
Free kill.
Oh, Lord.
Free kill.
Man. I tell you what, though.
Jesus.
See, when I even called you and extended this invite, my nigga, I did it as a real man. It's been 20 motherfucking years.
15 years.
Okay, well, how many? You still talking the same shit?
Get your numbers right. Get your numbers right,
You
Jeezy.
feel me? Still talking the same shit.
Hey, man, you
So
gotta
hold on,
take that.
let me talk, my nigga. Let me talk.
Listen.
Let me talk,
I don't want to talk. I'm through talking. It's your turn to do the song.
That's
What
right,
are we gonna
that's
do?
right, that's right.
Are we gonna do some music or
I tell you what. My nigga, I tell you what, it go like this. When I extended the invitation, I did it as a real man. You feel me? Because
I told you straight off the dribble. I told you off the dribble, nigga, we can't do nothing if it ain't street. If I can't perform the truth, we can't do it.
It's all good, but let me say
man.
my piece. Let me say my piece.
Please let him say his piece. Please.
It's like this, bro. I extended my hand because I'm a real man. And the shit we came from in the street, dog, you seen it, we been through it, dog. 20 years. 20 years. And when I said I wanted to do this shit for the culture, that's what I wanted to do, nigga. I brought you here to show you the world care about what the fuck we got going on, because we are the culture.
He didn't know that?
Me and you. Where we came from.
Gotcha.
What we been through, nigga. Us, me and you. All these kids out here doing what the fuck they do because they saw what went on with us, dog. So this shit ain't about me. This shit ain't about you. You feel what I'm saying? This shit by King Von. This shit by Doe B. This shit by Nipsey Hussle.
I know him.
This shit by motherfucking Pop Smoke. M3.
I know him.
And I'm real enough to do that, nigga, because one thing about it,
That
two
was 4.
things for sure, 3 things for certain, nigga.
I'm the realest nigga in it. You already know. Trap of the year 4 times in a row.
And that's how that went. So, for all my listeners out there, you got to go see this Verzuz. If you haven't seen it, I think it's one of the biggest ones out of the year. The biggest ones that they've had since Verzuz started, which was this year. Question I have for you. Can you ever forgive someone who has crossed you? And on a lighter note, what's your favorite Gucci or Jeezy song? Let us know. Our handles are in the description below. This has been yours truly in this week's edition of The Internet Never Lost. And it didn't lose this time. Okay, so to trap or not to trap, before we get into it, I got to get y'all's feedback on The Internet Never Lost. Man, I thought it was about to be a fight off in there, boy. Did you hear the way they was talking to each other?
Ooh, man, my chest got tight. Listen to that.
Shoot. Okay, so what do y'all think? Do you think that's according to the blogs and the reports, this beef has kind of been squashed between the two of them? And actually, a lot of people really don't even know what the real beef is. Some people say it was about Jeezy putting a hit out on Gucci. Some people said it was about just regular rap beef and they trying to promote. But actually, this beef was something is rooted back into a situation that happened a while ago. And the most I could dig up on it, and maybe Freddie B can elaborate on it, was that Jeezy put a hit out on Gucci in the form of asking someone, whoever bring me his chain, I'll give you $10,000, right? So $10,000. And there was some references to this number 10,000 throughout the battle. If you go back and watch, you guys will notice Gucci Mane references his outfit costing 10, something else costing 10. So he was making these references, and I went back and found it. This hit was a $10,000 hit to have someone, whoever it is, steal a chain and end up being one of Jeezy's boys. Now, does that sound about right, Freddie B?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a hit. It's it's a more like a bounty. Like, so, and it's a song that Jeezy came out with called "Stay Strapped," and it was right after they dropped "Icy." him and Gucci. That's the only song they've ever been on. So that's where the beat started from. They came out with the song Ice. He did that song, dropped in the street.
So
long story short, it blew up.
Right.
So what the alphas go crazy about, yeah. Mm-hmm. So they dropped that in the street and it blew up kind of unexpectedly. And then once it blew up, that was Gucci's that was really both their first songs that really blew up. And so once it blew up, it's kind of like cobbling together contracts and all the contractual things of who gonna get paid off this song and whose album is gonna be on, all that type of stuff. Now things are a little more loose, but back then, if you remember the rap game and the music game period, back then it was a lot of if you notice, like, people would trade tracks for tracks. So for example, like Jay-Z had Juvenile on a track called Snoopy Track on Volume 3, and then in return Jay-Z hopped on Juvenile's High Remix, and that was on 400 Degrees. So in this case, this song blew up, and so they both wanted to have the record for their albums, but it was Gucci Mane's record, and so he just ran with it for his album Trap House, and then Gucci couldn't get it. Gucci couldn't get it cleared, or he couldn't get it done for his album, and that's really the shrouded and mystery part, why he couldn't get it cleared for his album, but he felt the way towards Jeezy, and so he came out with the diss track called Stay Strapped, and he going in on Jeezy, and then at the end he just talking, and he puts a $10,000 bounty on Jeezy's chain, because he calls it fake, and he says he don't deserve it. I think it's like an icy chain or something like that. He don't deserve it. It's fake. So I got 10,000. He's talking. He's like, I'm Jeezy. I'm good for it. So anywhere you go, if you got to snatch it off of him, or you got to knock him out and take it from him, get that, and then when I come to your town, give it to me, and that's $10K for you right on the spot. So he says that, and then and what people think that Pookie Loc, his guy, heard that and was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna get this $10K. Ran up on Jeezy one time in his apartment, but he ran up in there and I guess he ran up in there just to take the chain, not to kill Jeezy, but not to kill Gucci, but Gucci got ran up on. He's like, oh, you run up in here like you gonna kill me, and so he killed him. Mm-hmm. And so then he got acquitted because of self-defense, because they ran up in his house trying to rob him.
And let's not get it twisted. Gucci Mane has been to jail. He has been to jail.
He just got out.
He just got out. So he has some pent-up emotions about this situation as one of those catalysts to which led down that path. So, and then luckily, thank goodness he had a good woman who was able to take whatever he gave her and flip it, because she that if anybody deserved Woman of the Year that year, it was her, because she took 3 and made it into 8, 3 million, made it 8 million. Yeah,
I don't know. She a good woman. If I can find me a woman like that.
Man, I don't know. I was like, man, she took it and flipped it like that. How'd she do that?
Man,
I don't know if she was known before that, but she's known afterwards. So anyway, okay. So can you ever forgive someone who's crossed you, Miss Munroe? I mean, like this is a terrible crossing that happened. I'm just curious, could you have let this situation? It's a music game crossing, but still a crossing.
I'm petty, so I can't even let some smaller stuff go, let alone you try to tell somebody to come rob me. Nah.
On the mic though, he told her out publicly, like
right.
Announcement.
Right. Yeah. Nah. Now, I may not be trying to still come after you, but we just not gonna be in the same room, and basically helping to promote your new album that you about to drop. Like, nope, not doing it.
And for sake of brevity, I didn't want to play that clip, but I'm glad you said what you said there, Miss Munroe, because Gucci towards the end of the battle, he does say to Jeezy, "I appreciate you for extending that olive branch, that olive branch to me," basically saying that hand to invite me to come to this, because like you said, that's a scenario, especially if you talking about you felt like your life was threatened. Well, right. You could have probably held that to your death, that grows to your death.
Right.
Freddie B, same question. Can you forgive somebody who's crossed you?
I could, man. I have no problem forgiving people, because like me, I'm a believer of you holding grudges. You letting that person hold that power over you for the rest of your life, and once you release that, you totally free from that yoke that's around your neck, and you can move free on how you need to move. And I'm definitely one of the belief of God fighting my battles. I mean, it's been so many people that I could legitimately hold a grudge against, but I haven't. I just let it go. I let go, let God, as they say. And every single one of those people they end up going through some crazy stuff shortly or sometime after that. So it's like, okay, I let God handle that, and I just go forward like, okay, 2 tears in the bucket. Now
Fuck
will
it.
I invite them? Yeah, right, exactly. Will I invite them over for Thanksgiving dinner? Like, probably not. But I'll be totally open.
What if they're hungry?
Because
Right, you forgot.
I could send them a plate. I can send them a plate.
Oh, okay. All right. What they need?
They ain't got to come to my house.
What if
I don't let anybody in my house.
What they need?
What?
They need the warm coziness of the shelter.
The warm coziness of the shelter, they can go find that. But I mean, I'm protective of my house. They ain't gonna find that. I'm just not let any Tom, Dick, or Harry come through the crib and be posted up in my crib.
But you
that's
do
just
let
me.
some Toms and some Dicks and some Harrys get up in there, huh? You say not any, but that means some can get up in there. So all right.
I'm sure you could tell me more about that than
I can't.
could,
I really can't. I didn't say it, and I can't spray it. So look, I'm glad.
my gosh.
I'm glad that you
Pause.
I'm glad that you say that you can forgive.
Yes.
But you still have to keep the distance, so you can turn the other cheek partially. You don't want to you won't let her hit you again.
Nah, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm keeping this. I'm just gonna go on with my life. They just not a concern. Like now, if they hit me up like, "Hey, Freddie B, what's up? Woo woo," I'll talk like, "What's up?" And then we can talk, and then wherever that go, it go.
Got you.
But other than that, I'm moving.
Okay, so that brings me to my point then. To trap or not to trap? Trap is kind of the question here, because what we're talking about is 2 men who were making trap music at one point in time, and I'm kind of curious as to, first of all, what form of music is your favorite when it comes to, or what genre of hip hop is that? And I don't even know if it's proper to say genre, but what style of hip hop is your favorite when it comes to hip hop? Freddie B, since you got the energy right now, what's your favorite style of hip hop?
Man, that's a tough question. I mean, I think you got it right. The first part, you have subgenres of hip hop being the rapping hip hop being the overall genre. But I mean, when it comes to that, I listen to so much stuff, and I find value in from the trap to the backpack hip hop to just rap to New York drill to Chicago drill to your syrupy Southern slow flow rap to your mumble rap. Like, I mean, I find value for whatever it is. Some stuff they spit and it's like, okay, it got some edification value. Some stuff is just like, oh, it's just some sonically great song that is just like, okay, this is cool to listen to. I'm getting hype off of it or whatever. But I mean, I can find value into whatever somebody creates.
He basically listed everything. That's basically what Fred did. He listed everything.
Oh, yeah, no. with me, like, I mean, I guess you could say, because like I said, I can find, like, I mean, it's like if you look at my title. I got a title playlist of all my favorite songs. Like, you'll see what I'm saying. Like, it's everything. I got from Trippie Redd to J. Cole to Jay-Z to Playboi Carti. You know what I mean? Like none of them are even in the same lane. I mean, well, Jay and Cole is, but then Trippie Redd and Playboi Carti is, but both those 2 sections are on 2 total ends.
You like that song with Trippie Redd and
what's
his name that just got out of jail? What's that boy name? Hispanic boy who say N-word a lot. Can't think of his name.
Oh, 6ix9ine.
Yeah. 96.
I don't mess with 6ix9ine because of that. Because he be saying nigga all the time. This nigga's white. Like, I can't rock with that. People like, oh, he's Spanish. Like,
I can't believe they let him say N-word like that.
He Mexican, but he white. That's his race is white. So he be saying nigga, and I don't know. But no, so Trippie Redd, he got a song with Busta that I like. That's on his newest album. He sampled the song Busta did, "Baby, if you give it to me, I give it to you. You know what I want." He sampled that joint, had Busta on
nice.
it. I like that joint, and I like some other Trippie's songs. And like I said, Playboi Carti, "Woke Up Like This," Magnolia. I like that joint, and I like a lot of Drake stuff. I like some Jay. Not some Jay. I like a lot of Jay. Kendrick, Cole,
Lord
J.
Jesus.
Cole, like them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I like a lot of different stuff. So it's not like one genre I just really take to. I can go from the ignorant stuff to the people who spitting.
Miss Munroe, favorite style of hip hop?
I'm not good with listing all the different genres of hip hop. I'm not really good at that, but I definitely am good at listing the one I don't like, which is trap.
Oh wow! So I got to go back to it then. That versus battle, Gucci Man versus Jeezy.
I was so damn bored
actually
watching
it was actually Jeezy versus Gucci Man, but because Gucci Mane came out with that song, it became Gucci Mane versus Jeezy in my mind, you know. But you say you was bored watching it. So why? What about the style of hip hop that they do? What about that just displeased you?
I always growing up, I never liked it. I never liked trap rap. Like that's just never even been my thing. Just what they talk about. Like I can't relate, and I don't really want to hear it either. Like I don't want to hear about you. Like there's a way to talk about it. Like there's a way to talk about you selling dope in the sense of like, okay, cool, I did and I changed my ways. Like kind of like how Jay-Z does it now. You know what I'm saying? Like if he does even bring it up, because a lot of times in his raps, he don't really talk about it as much anymore. But there's a different type when you're rapping about it as if there's something you're still currently doing or if that's a thing to do. Like I don't even like that. Tons of misogyny in rap, especially trap. I don't like it. It's not my thing.
You said especially, you would say that there's more misogyny in trap than there is in all of other styles of rap.
Yeah, because to me, trap in itself, most of it, what I've heard, because I don't really do a lot of mixtape. Like honestly, if it wasn't for what was that thing that came out years ago, Short Bus Shawty that came out years ago.
Short Bus Shawty.
I would have never even know who Gucci Mane was. That's the first time I even heard about him or Waka Flocka. Like I'd never heard of them before. Like, it wasn't until that.
So you didn't hear about Gucci Mane when he was you didn't hear about Icy with him and Jeezy? You hear about it? So
I think I knew Jeezy was on it, but I don't think I knew who Gucci was. Like I didn't even
all them girls excited. I
don't think I even truly learned him. Like besides Short Boy Shorty, the next time I think I really even paid attention to Gucci Mane was when he spit that verse on Mario's song that came out. And what was that like? God, it was forever ago.
So I say.
But yeah, other than that, no, I'm not aware of anything Gucci Mane does. Like it's almost like he doesn't exist.
Wait a minute. So you don't know? You don't know that one song?
Oh,
Gucci
wow.
bandana, Gucci bandana. Hey, I think that's Soulja Boy actually, but still.
Yeah, Soulja Boy too. I don't like Soulja Boy. I don't like any of that.
Bop, but that thing was bopping. That thing was bopping.
Shawty Low.
Gucci bandana.
Yep, him
Rest in
too.
peace, Shawty Low.
Yeah, none of that.
Dang. So you just and so your thing was it sounds like Message was okay. And
so what's the rap? Go ahead, Thomas.
Well, so the question you were actually about to ask was going to be my next lead in. But what is the rap that you appreciate? Because you did mention that all of rap has some misogyny in it.
Yeah, to a degree. But probably what I listen to most, I listened to a lot of Kanye before I stopped listening to Kanye. I liked old Kanye.
I like the old Kanye, not the new Kanye. Okay.
Yeah, I really one of my favorite rappers is this rapper named Skyzoo. He's more underground.
You think? I don't even know who that is.
Yeah. It's so funny. He writes for most of the, like, he talks about it in Forbes did an article on him and talking about how, like, he writes for a lot of the bigger named artists. Like, he writes their lyrics. And so usually people who are like, usually people who are like super like big rap heads, like if I mention Skyzoo and they go back and listen, they're like, oh man, I can hear it. That sounds like so-and-so. That sounds like that rapper. Like, it's like they start to hear all the other styles like coming from him. Like they start to catch on to who he's writing for. I like a lot of smaller, like, no name type of artist. That's just me. I've always been that way. Matt McGee.
Is there anybody big that you like?
Well, what's the biggest no name artist or underground rapper that you like?
Skyzoo will be number one for me. Then there's like Matt McGee, Felix. I like Sir. I like
What
Timo.
about Murs? You got Sirs and Murs and put them together. That sounds like some kind of disease, but yeah, you like him?
I've heard of Murs. I didn't really like Murs stuff like it. Like nothing I heard of him made me like really want to go back and listen. I like, oh my God, what's the dude? Shoot, I can see his face, but I can't think of his name. The dude from Little Brother.
Fonte?
Yeah, I like Fonte. I like him. If I was going to list another, I guess, bigger named underground artist, Fonte would be one of them.
You know about Sci-Hi? You don't listen to Sci-Hi?
Sci-Hi the Prince?
No, I've never actually listened to his stuff. I need to.
Well, he's signed to good music now, isn't he?
Nah, I think he just dropped something called Barcode. I think he's trying to get out of the deal because he dropped one album, No Dope on Sundays, but that's it. But he hadn't really experienced mainstream success like that. But he's written for a lot of Kanye
West
stuff.
It's Kanye West. He from where I'm from actually, Stone Mountain. Yeah. I know about
his story is interesting when you talk about rap, how he got into rap, because it's this one story he talks about being in school and having a rap battle against this dude, but he didn't know the dude was just rapping Nas lyrics to him. So he would go home and really practice on rapping his lines, and he like really battling a nigga who just reciting Nas lyrics. He didn't know.
But that's because at the time, he's my age, so I noticed at that time, a lot of the northern music was coming through people who were coming from the north. You know, a lot of that stuff was being filtered through people from. So back in that day, you know, when these people was rapping Nas, like I knew about Nas, but people didn't even know who I was talking about. So like I remember going to school like, man, I like this guy Nas. He got some cool stuff. They're like, who?
I like this guy Nas.
Who was Nas? Who you? Oh, you talking about that dude? You talking about that dude to be down on P Street? Nah, man, that's a dude from the north. So okay, so you haven't heard of Sci-Hi, but
no, I've heard of him. I've never listened to his music.
So, but there's nobody like mainstream that you like.
I mean, J. Cole's okay, Kendrick's okay.
What? You just went through them like they was yesterday's trash. J. Cole and Kendrick is just okay.
I mean, I'll listen to them, but like if I'm gonna listen to something like repeatedly or a lot, like that's just not what pops up in my head.
So it's not like you one of them people that once somebody blow up, then you don't like them no more. You like being the first person. Like, oh, I know about this person.
No, it's not about that at all. It's just about
that's what it sound like. Cause I got a friend like that. He's like, I don't like Drake. Drake whack. He name all the big people whack, but he'll name a whole bunch of obscure ass niggas. Like, oh nigga, these niggas cold, nigga.
But I will say this, and I say this not even just about rap, just about all artists. Like all they little underground music, when they get signed, they just end up like revamping those same songs. It's like, for a great example of this is PJ Morton. Like a lot of times he used to like just release music, and then by the time it would like actually get put on an album, it would be more mastered or whatever, edited. I kind of like that raw sound a little bit better. So for me, a lot of times that does happen with artists, and it's not just the fact of, oh, they're popular. It's just I like that raw sound. I don't like that super extra crispy polished sound all the time. That's more mainstream and more palatable for people. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not really feeling that.
Well, it used to be like that, because Ludacris' first album like that, Back for the First Time. That's why I called it Back for the First Time, because just about all that album was incognito, and he added like 3 new tracks. First album.
Yeah, that's interesting. So do you know who is, because you're an underground hip hop head, who is the wealthiest underground rapper?
What's it, Tech 9 or something? Or
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think that's it. Okay, then did you mess with him?
I still haven't listened to his stuff. Like I've heard the name before, but I still haven't listened to it. So
you sure it's not about the people who get famous? I just want to be clear, because
no, it's about what catches my ear. Like even Sky Zoo. Like I can't even remember how I came upon his video. He did a song called oh shoot, it's a song basically in tribute to Spike Lee and Spike Lee's movies, and Talib Kweli is on there, which I like Talib Kweli. And like it caught my ear, and I was just like, I think I was just on YouTube like listening to like different videos, and I was like, oh man, I like this dude, let me find the rest of this stuff. Like it just depends. Like if I'm on SoundCloud, like this dude named Matt McGee that I like, I found him on SoundCloud. It was just it happened to start playing after another song, so I have to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't usually go searching for music unless I've heard like one person's song. Like I just got hip to this group called Brass Tracks. It's a bunch of trumpet players. I have been watching everything I could find on them nonstop, because I overheard my dad playing some of their music, and I was like, oh my god, because typically a lot of music tends to be more saxophone heavy, and I'm not huge on saxophone. I like trumpet way more. And so when I heard this, I was like, dude, that's a heavy brass line on this song. Like that's crazy. Like who is this? And I've been like for almost a month now, like listening to everything they have. You are a very interesting person. I hope there's somebody out here who is in love with you right now, and who is listening to this and going, man, I love her, man. I'll keep listening, because I have never heard anybody say something to nearly close to what you just said, man. I fell in love. Okay.
They went heavy on the brass right there. Went heavy on the brass. Like, oh my God, it killed my ears. I was in there. Like normally people like, that's a 5 verse, or they be like, this beat go hard. But you say heavy on the brass, so that's interesting. For all y'all brass lovers out here, you found your advocate. She is here. She is your advocate. Woodwind lovers, y'all can kick rocks because she don't like saxophone. It's too much.
I'm not gonna knock all the woodwinds. I play the clarinet and the flute.
You talking about the brass?
Yeah, you like on flute
switching up on us today.
I ain't switching up. I ain't switching up.
I am not surprised.
It's like somebody who racially ambiguous. She just not gonna pick.
Wow.
She's not gonna pick. You know what side are you on? You Hispanic or you white? Just tell us what you are. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to like. She did go heavy for the brass though. Okay, so let's get back. Okay, Freddie B. We got who Miss Munroe likes. We got who Miss Munroe doesn't like. Freddie B, who do you not like?
Who do I? Well,
and don't just say the people who are not famous and stuff like that. You know. I need.
No, I ain't gonna say that. I definitely ain't gonna say because I like Fonte, Little Brother, and Foreign Exchange is the other group he did with the European dude, Foreign Exchange. Like Fonte's dope. You know what I mean? Like, and I remember I'm in Currency. Like I love Currency. You know, Currency dope. But somebody I do not like, somebody is like, I ain't really, who can man, who I don't like in rap? I mean, because there's so many people I don't like, but then they'll come out with like one song, like, okay, it's dope. But I'll say this: the artist that I do definitely like, I love Rick Ross. Ross is consistent. He's one of the most consistent rappers in the game.
But does he do the same thing every single time, or does he give you character, flavor, flow? Does he go somewhere different and take you on a journey, or we listen to the same thing over and over and over?
Nah, I mean Ross slide into his, like, one thing I like about Ross he got you the up tempo cuts, like 8 and 9 piece, you know, BMF, blowing money fast, and then he'll take you to some riding music like Aston Martin music, his Maybach music series, and then then he got some gutter cuts like Nobody's Favorite off his new album with him and Gunplay. You know what I mean? He got them tracks where he can get gruff with you and it feel like it's getting serious. Then he got them tracks where we just throwing on the song. I got my lady in the passenger seat. We gonna drop the top. We gonna ride and let the wind blow in her hair. You know what I mean? So he's versatile in that, but he's consistent. He's true to who he is. Some people try to be too versatile and be doing some stuff. It's like, nah, Playboy, that ain't you. That ain't your lane. And speaking to your internet never lost, Jeezy, I think that's why Jeezy's kind of hit a wall. Like, his new album is cool, but Jeezy's sliding in the lane where Ross been. It's like he like a rookie Ross. And it's like, you know, if you want that music, you can just pop on a Ross tape. He's so similar to where Ross.
Wait. You can't be giving people free marketing advice. Okay, you're not gonna be up in here sliding little marketing tips for people talking about a Ross tape. Now you know he gonna try to make one now. It's gonna be something gonna come out called a Ross tape. That's gonna be his version of a mixtape. Watch, because you said it.
Probably. I mean, you know, I stay with ideas, so you know that's just
you can't be giving for free, man. Ross sent a brick up here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
A brick? No, you don't. No, you don't. Nigga, no, you don't. Man, that's gonna be edited out of this show. If you won't edit anything, Miss Munroe, you gonna edit that out.
I'm just saying. Listen, send
that's something to edit out.
Full of money.
We remote anyway, so you know if it gets sent to his house, it gets sent to his house. It is what it is.
All I know is
no. That's federal. If somebody's sending a brick over, stay like that's federal. Then once that becomes federal, nigga, we all implicated. I don't know what y'all talking about. Miss Munroe don't know about feds.
Never lose.
All I know is recorded it. Right. I didn't ask for it. It's
federal never lost. Never lost.
It don't matter. All of a sudden, all your phone calls and your mama phone calls, your grandma phone calls get sent to you. Hell no, nigga. So we gonna edit that out. So all right,
listen.
Where do we leave off at?
Listen, there is such thing as a brick of $100 bills.
Oh, okay.
Now I don't know what you was talking about, Freddie B, but it's obvious that you
talking about a brick of $2 bills.
You talking about something nefarious. It sounds like. So you know.
A brick of $2 bill.
Quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick. Hey, okay. So anyway, now it's time for a little bit of a challenge for both of you guys because you know I can't just ask you cookie cutter questions. You know we got to go hard. This is the trap or not to trap episode, and I have to know. So we know Miss Munroe, she is not the trap. Freddie B, he's the trap with other flavors. I got it.
What are you, Thomas?
What am I? I'm the trap, baby. I am all the way to trap. I had a great time in college listening to Jeezy, listening to Gucci, listening to T.I., listening to... Listen.
We listen.
I listen to all of them. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it. I think because for me, see, I didn't participate in the life that they're talking about. I didn't participate in the nefarious activities that they got into and the drugs, and I actually didn't participate in the money either. All of it was like Fantasyland. You know, it's like that's so far away from where I'm from and what I got into. And the beats sound good, the lyrics sounded good, well composed music. Some of that music was produced really well. I mean, and sonically, when you talk about sonically, like Jeezy's sound, it sound kind of similar to some of the stuff that T.I. was doing, but his sound to me sits in a pocket of that time and that space. When you play some of his songs from back then, it's like nostalgia. It's like kind of like playing Michael Jackson stuff.
It's the ad libs for Jeezy.
Yeah.
Jeezy might be top 3. His ad libs so nice that Kanye's like, yo, let me get your ad libs for a song. La,
right.
Yeah,
la, la, la. Wait till I get my money right.
Yeah. So for me, that was a soundtrack of a time period in my life where it was fun. We was going to the club, girls was throwing that thing back. Like for me, like
we're not doing Jeezy. Nah, they weren't throwing it back then.
Man, they was throwing it back. I don't know what clubs. I was getting thrown back on all kind of songs, bro. Gucci Man, all that stuff. The girls was dancing on all that stuff. It was just fun. And then some of them were like anthems, right? Some of them Jeezy songs, you be in the club just singing the anthem. So for me, I'm to trap but I like hip hop. I like all styles of hip hop though, not just trap music. I like some of the stuff that Miss Munroe was talking about. I like some of the stuff that Freddie B was talking about. And me in general, I'm a music appreciator in general. So like I grew up listening to everything in music, from classical to hip hop and R&B. So I can appreciate something in just about every genre. There's actually one genre which I could not appreciate, which was like this thing where they do this with the microphone. Yeah! When they do that, I couldn't appreciate that back in the day. But then I worked with a guy who was into that, I guess you call it, was that yelling rock and roll or metal or something like that?
Yeah, it could be metal.
Yeah,
metal. They would do that. Wow! You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all ears up, didn't it?
I turned my monitors down on that. Not about to get me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice.
Shame on me! So anyway, when they would do that into the microphone, I was like, yo, what is this music? But I ended up liking that too. So I like all kinds of things. So for me, I'm in all kinds of genres or styles of hip hop.
See, I don't like death metal though. Like when they get to death metal,
how it go? Do death metal.
Death metal is the Satan.
Yeah.
We come and give you soul.
I got it. No.
To the evil
They be like,
one.
the devil.
Satan.
The devil's in the bathroom.
Six.
The devil's in the bathroom. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Like
they be like, the devil's in the sink. The devil's in the bathroom. It's gonna kill ya. It's gonna hurt ya. It's gonna stab ya. It's gonna hurt ya and kill ya dead.
No. See, no, it would be like, Satan, take the knife and cut your skin and feel it. Satan, watch your blood hit the floor. Feel alive and join us, Satan. Like, nigga, that's suicide. Nigga, you telling niggas to commit suicide?
Take your car and run it off a cliff. Die. Okay. Sorry, y'all.
Oh my God.
I have too many feelings. The show is too many feelings, and I was feeling it. Sorry. So, time for something a little bit more of a twist. As far as trap to trapper to not to trap, we already know the positions of Miss Munroe and Freddie B. What I want to know now is Miss Munroe and you going first. Sorry. I got Freddie B first on the opener, so I got to get you first on this one. I need your favorite verse right now. Let's go.
Oh, see, I lose.
Damn. This nigga gave up so quick. God, this nigga's not a fighter.
I lose. Because I'm not that big on rap in general. I'm really not.
You just named all these obscure ass niggas.
Do.
Like none of these niggas,
them,
you know,
but that's not what I
music.
listen to the most. I mean, we're talking about rap, so I had to list rappers. But if I list who I listen to the most, they not gonna really come up as much.
Okay, you're like, so recite your favorite verse. We'll release you from the rap stranglehold.
Yes.
I can't think of a favorite verse right now.
Do you have a favorite 2-bar? Can you give us 2 bars? Two solid bars of something.
No, I'm always terrible with this when people ask me that question.
That's all right.
What's your favorite song?
Yeah. What's your favorite drink? What's your favorite song?
My favorite song right now at the moment is Brass Tracks and Masego.
I don't know who they are, so you gotta help me with that one. I was gonna try.
Is that just an instrumental?
No, because Masego's rap singing on it, but I can't actually think of the lyrics right now. Because really, what I'm
it's like Beyonce, because Beyonce rap sings. I like her stuff. She rap sings. You like her stuff?
Oh God.
Hell, that's Beyonce. Nigga, that's too funny.
Well, she said Masego rap sings.
The only Beyonce
did.
album I really love was B-Day.
Like
that was my favorite.
Give us a verse. Something.
Of any song. Just pick a song.
I'm trying to blank.
This nigga hates everybody.
No, because what I listen to, a lot of times I be listening to like the instruments. Like when I think of Beyonce now, I automatically think of Sugar Mama, but I'm not thinking of her lyrics. I'm thinking of the guitar riff that they sampled.
Okay. So like you thinking like Jimi Hendrix, like guitar players and stuff, or?
No, I'm just saying like when I think about songs, it's typically what I gravitate to the most is the instruments.
Gotcha.
So have you heard of a guy named Sango and Kaytranada?
No, I have not.
You should look them up since you are very instrumentally inclined.
And she does like just so if y'all play trumpets out there, remember that trumpets. Hello.
Yeah, I had this really huge crush on a trumpet player before, but he fucked it all up.
So listen, Freddie B, give me that verse.
Mm-hmm. So my verse is just, it's a few verses I can think of, but my favorite verse that always just pops off the top of my head is because it's two songs that are fast rap that I just took to that I made it a point like, okay, I really want to memorize these songs. One was Busta Rhymes, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Could See. But then this other one, I really like this verse because of the rhyme pattern that Jay-Z used in Nigga What, Nigga Who.
Oh yeah, Nigga What?
And I think it was
Nigga Who?
His last verse. I think his last verse, he starts it off and then Jazzo finishes it. But the verse is, I suggest that niggas invest in the vest when I come through with the Glock jet black. Y'all niggas step back. I'm the best at. You know I know apprentice to this. Me and my niggas, we invented this shit. I came into the business with this. The originator, none greater, Jazzo, finished the shit. Better learn Jazzo, relax that. Ever heard of me? Worldwide originator, say word to me. The population holler certainly. I burn a nigga like a 3rd degree. See me shine so bright, nigga, I'm my light. Ruler with rigor and vigor, nobody bigger than me and my nigga Jigger. You fly by night, stop chirping, B. Heavyweights like work to me. For the time in this motherfucker, ain't nobody hurting me. What? Cut a patient like surgery. Roll the fuck out of BMs and the BMs on your road when you had to be in bed in the PMs. Need the info, Jazzo, the CNN, forever touching my workers beginning, yours in it. Play a yo style, no style, my style, high style. What? Faggot nigga wanna take the gun home. The originators. Can't fuck with it, can you? Nigga, what?
Hey,
that's the whole third verse.
That. Hey, listen, I don't have a single full verse memorized. I barely got pieces of a verse memorized, but you just killed that, brother. You killed that. So okay, so you the trap, baby. You the trap. And I'm saying the trap is the shit. Cause you the trap today, baby. You the trap. And I guess
And also with that song at the end when he say the originators, what he was referring to, Jay-Z and Jazz when they first started out, they would do that fast flow that was like a little bit before Twista. Twista made it like, when you think of fast flow, people think of Bone Thugs and Twista, but it was some people before them, and Jay and Jazzo was like before him. So that song, if you look at that album, Volume 2, Life and Times of Sean Carter, that's the only song he rapping that fast. Like Jay-Z don't normally rap that fast, but that's how he actually started rapping. But it wasn't until he got around Big where he kind of changed his style to the Jay-Z we know today. And then that's where Nas come in. How much is Biggie rhymes gonna come out your fat lips? Because if you know Biggie, a lot of Volume 2, Volume 3, even Volume 1, Jay-Z recites a lot of big lyrics throughout. He peppers them throughout his songs, and like I didn't really catch it until I started dipping into, because I already dipped it all through Jay-Z's discography. I started dipping into Big's discography. And I would start hearing something like, oh snap, Jay said that. Jay, damn, okay, Nas wasn't lying. Nas was actually
my
really
favorite Nas line from that ether was Dame Diddy, Dame Dummy. Something he said, just that wordplay he did.
Diddy, you Dame Diddy, a Dame Daddy, a Dame
like,
Dummy. Oh, I get it. You Biggie and he's
that
Puffy.
Shit was hard. I was like, woo.
Rockefeller died of AIDS. That was the end of his chapter. Now that's the guy y'all chose to name y'all company after. What? Put it together. I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas.
Yeah, killed them niggas. I got psyched.
Oh yeah, Ether
for
was
that.
That's why people say you got Ethan now.
I rock hoes, I rock fellas. That nigga, that line right there was like, damn. It's like, who thought of that? He put he put those combinations together. You know, what song is this from? Trees for breakfast, dimes for sexes, bends and stretches. So many years of depression make me vision the living better. The type of place to raise the kids in. Open their eyes to the lies history told foul. But I'm always wise as an owl. Plus the golden child. Now that's in the middle of one. And you know me and my words, I be fucking it up. If I rule the world, right. Imagine that. Took it back on y'all niggas. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to listen. I was like, it's your enunciation.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah,
I was like,
I can play the instrument better than I can speak it. That's all I'm saying. You know, I could.
Man, I was like, it's like you had 3 times.
But hey, I could have been a mumble rapper though. Hey, if I did that same thing with the mumble, let me see if I do mumble rap time. 2 years of breakfast, Bob and sexes, the stretches, the depression. I'm the vision and I raised the tears and open the fire, the flick of the eye, golden child.
Your cadence is entirely too complex to be a mumble rapper.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm too sophisticated.
Like mumble rap is.
Yeah.
Mumble rap is. Atlanta.
But you know, I kind of feel like that's a cop out though. When you just doing the triples all the time, triple. I feel like that's a cop out, man. Because I feel like
because they all write their raps with fat crayons.
No, but that's not that Tripoli is actually useful, and it's a jazz thing, right? It's very useful, but to do it through a very square 4 bars, just to get a swing, just to attempt to get a little swing in what you're doing, to me is kind of a cop out to being kind of jazzy and spontaneous, right? It's because that's kind of the idea, you know. You want to be musical in a sense, but they just using it, they just repeating it over and over and over and over again. Right. So I think it's kind of a cop out. I think it's nice to hear like the way Kendrick Lamar raps or the way Andre 3000 raps. To me, that's real jazz kind of in rap. You know what I mean? Like they're really doing jazz. You know, like the art of storytelling. The way Andre does that, you know, he's putting different combinations of notes together. You know, they ain't just going straight triplets. He's got all kind of combinations of notes in it. It's really cool to listen to him do his thing. So look, I think you guys have laid out a lot tonight. I think you guys have laid it all out on the table. So to trap or not to trap? Trap is the question. Miss Munroe.
To not.
Freddie B.
To trap or not to trap is, I would say in life to
no. This ain't life. We talking about music. We talking about the flavors, baby. Talking about the music. This the music, baby.
Like I said, it's tough. Like it's some stuff, you know. Like I get what Miss Munroe was saying earlier about the subject matter of it and stuff being glorified. But like I said, I do find value because, like, for example, Jeezy back in the day, that Go Crazy. When the dope boys hit, all the dope boys go crazy. You know what I mean? It's like, but that song is hard, though. Cannon went crazy on the beat and, you know, so some stuff is sonically dope, but some on the fence.
Yeah, but see, you could be on the fence, but, you know, when he said the dope boys go crazy, we know what he's talking about. But I looked at myself, I was like, I'm dope as in I'm cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I think that they gave you room to have fun in their music still. To me, their music wasn't like gangster hip hop was kind of back in the day where it was like, oh, that's I don't know if I can have fun. They telling the street message for real, you know, like. And
I mean, with trap, gangster hip hop is L.A. West Coast in nature. Trap is the similar type, but it's Southern. And then you got the East Coast. They got their version. And then now it's like drill. You know, drill in Chicago drill and New York drill is similar. You know, but the gangster hip hop, that's considered like NWA, Cube, Snoop, all of them out there. MC8, all of them.
So I'm gonna hit y'all with one last little thing, and something I've kind of been thinking about because of the Internet Never Lost clip, the Jeezy versus Gucci. That was kind of one of those big beefs that, again, people thought about that as being kind of reconciled with that event that took place. 1.8 million viewers. You heard the numbers in the beginning. They broke the Verzuz internet, that is, and had one of the biggest turnouts when it comes to, you know, those battles. Is there any beef in hip hop that you guys, or you Freddie B, or you Miss Munroe, would like to see resolved, or on a versus battle themselves? And I will say, at the end of the Jeezy versus Gucci Man, Jeezy says, Nas, Jay-Z, what's up? He does say that at the end of that battle, as in, like, as if y'all should be next. But anybody that you
Now I would be interested in seeing that. That would be dope.
No, actually, that wouldn't be though. That would be super whack for them because they don't have no beef. One, and Nas' catalog can't even compare to Jay-Z catalog. That'd be like, you know, it wouldn't be a point. He not on the level of Jay. I mean, the only thing that can rival Jeezy and Gucci, and that had the numbers because Gucci sold it, and then that's why I think it's a tie. People say Jeezy beat him. I think it's a tie. Jeezy had the music, but Gucci he sold the fight. He had because it's all entertainment at the end of the day. Versus everybody win because everybody's streams go up. It ain't like, oh, you got an L on your record. Everybody win. But as far as beef, I mean, the only one I could see that would rival that I would really want to see like that is 50 and Ja. Because 50 got the quips and the quotes to say that, you know how 50 is. And then you have Ja there and their catalogs match up. Because right before 50 came on, Ja was killing it. He had a couple year run there. Nigga, you sound constipated.
That's how you sound.
Like you just full of poop, nigga. But them, I think that's the only one as far as beef goes that's gonna rival, and really period, that's gonna rival. Some people said Cash Money versus No Limit. That makes no damn sense. Like that's like 8 niggas versus 8 niggas. Like that's not even actually physically possible to have all these niggas
Fuck, it would
in
be
one
more
room
entertaining
to
than
do
that
it.
damn Jeezy versus Gucci. It was so boring. Oh my god.
You know what?
I mean, you hate rap, so
I don't hate rap. They just sat there and kind of dissed each other from across the room. Like, it was so...
I mean, that's like somebody did a verse with Slipknot and 9 Inch Nails, and like, oh, Fred, you want to watch this? Like, probably not.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I think a lot of the ladies have been kind of soft with it. You know what I mean? And I would like to see a Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B.
Hell no.
I would like to see that.
Hell no. That one's stupid too. Cardi B ain't got no catalog like Nicki.
No, but she don't have to have a catalog. She don't have to have a catalog. She got enough hits. She can go.
No, she don't.
Yeah, she can go 20 songs. I think Cardi B can go 20.
No, she can't.
She go 20?
No, she can't. No, 20 songs.
Little bitch,
hell
you
no.
can't fuck with me if you wanted to. Come on, man.
Right. She got to say that for number 20 and go through a whole bunch of filler track. Like she ain't got 20 bangers. Nicki got 20 bangers including
Right,
features.
Give me 5
my
Nicki
God.
bangers right now. Go. No,
and one is off top Monster.
features.
Yeah, Monster. Oh my god.
That's a feature though.
Oh my god.
But that's what they play in verses. Everybody do features.
Okay, well then Cardi
the
B
whole
got
point of
features.
it.
No.
But she got none that can hang with
she
Nicki.
don't.
According to Wikipedia, advanced glycation end products are proteins or lipids that
Nigga, what are you
become
doing? Did
glycated
you
as a
just-
result of exposure to sugars.
Hey, I don't know how Cardi B versus Nicki just activated Google, but somehow it activated advanced glycation end product. So
No, your phone listening to you now because you talking about niggas shipping you bricks earlier. Nigga, now you hot. See what I'm saying? Now your monkey ass hot. Nigga, stuff just cutting on. They tricking you. Like, yeah, talk about glycation on this stuff. So he be off the scent. Damn, he got a hood nigga on the show. He tell him what it is. Nigga, go new way. Go a new way.
hey, listen. We have way too many feelings about to trap or not to trap. Hip hop is the question. Trap is the question. Whatever you want to say, rap is the question. Whatever your style is. We hope that you enjoyed this show, and I want you guys to go out there and watch that battle and learn you at least one verse from a hip hop song. It's just too big. It's just too big to not know one.
I feel like that's a shot at me.
I mean, I'm not shooting.
Yes.
I'm not shooting no more.
I'm spraying. He's spraying.
I ain't shooting. I'm just saying, have a verse. That's all I'm saying. Have one song that you feel. Listen, send us a message. Our handles are in the description below. Let us know how you feel about the trap music, the rap music, and any beefs to come. This has been a good one, y'all. I'm in here with
the lovely Miss Munroe
and
Shemaine and Freddie B sitting here, about to listen to some traps.
Hey.
I'm going to cry myself
course,
asleep.
half a brick, whole brick. Hey, and make sure you catch us next time when we have too many feelings. Peace.